kind of muscles you have? No. Bro, what kind of patterns you have? Or is it just aesthetics?
Hello, welcome back to training every single day. I start off with some leg training, doing some backflips, and then some explosive shrimp squats, and kind of that developing leg practice that really allows you to, move in a bunch of different directions, target the legs the way you want to develop, whatever kind of attributes you want. I did do a good amount in order to develop, power with the jumps here, and then developing some hamstrings, some strength and some flexibility in the hamstrings, kind of loosening up in some deep ranges of motions. So what I've been doing off camera, doing a good amount of walking, developing walking, doing some breath work standing up, breath work sitting down, just to, be a very complete breather, or just, get a lot better breathing, whatever that would entail in the future. A lot of people, aren't that good at breathing. They'll breathe very shallowly, they'll breathe through their mouth, and you should breathe deep through the nose is kind of the most important thing, and then just kind of play with the tempo and each part of the breath. You have the inhale, the top hold, and the exhale, and the bottom hold, and the top means full, and the bottom means empty of air in the lungs. So when I'm doing these single-legged deadlifts, I'm angling it to get the most stretch. I'm putting the leg kind of crossing the legs almost, if they were touching, but I'm also getting outside, getting some fresh air, working some barefoot, get some grounding, microbiome, circadian rhythms. I also trained a good amount of shoulders and grip off camera, or not off camera, but after this part of the outside leg practice I did in the morning. So here I go to the tree, and the idea here was to just use the fingers to grab onto the tree. It's a pretty thick tree, a natural surface, which provides some chaos in the pattern of movement and what you're actually grabbing onto. And when you grab onto things, most of the time in real life, they're not going to be perfectly round like a dumbbell or barbell. So, just getting used to grabbing to odd surfaces end up being useful. And then I get into a mobility strength movement here, where I work the shoulders by rotating them. There's a bend in the arms, and this will kind of help provide some nice range of motion in the shoulders, and it actually helps me out my wrist a good amount too, because a lot of the wrist work that I do is on the ground, and grabbing something slightly dynamic, like even the bar, because my grip has to change with it, especially when I go behind the back. So it makes my joints feel good, and it does put a lot of damage on them, but I know that they're gonna eventually grow back stronger, so I feel good about doing this. And then train the hamstrings just a little bit more, because my quads are nice and big. The hamstrings, I actually can't see them, but I think that they probably deserve a little bit of love too. And then I get into attempting some handstands, some strength movements, working some presses, trying to go for a double. Not quite there, almost though. And then I work on some pull-ups, trying to get to the one-arm pull-up, doing only the negative, but I'm feeling a lot stronger in this position. I've been seeing your guys' comments. I appreciate it. And I probably will try out some of the movements that you guys suggest, because I've been kind of in a slump of unmotivated training. But anyways, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the hype button, hit the like button. Follow my Instagram in the description and call me. Bye-bye.